What is up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave, and I hope that your year is off to a great start. I just wanted to make this video and explain some content updates. I know we talk in depth about it on the podcast this week, which will be live later in the week, but I wanted to do a special little video just for content announcement stuff and everything. Just to start it off, the Nerd Cave podcast will no longer deal with video games. And I know that's a big thing that we've talked about for quite some time, but video games are going to be going to the gaming channel exclusively. It might pop up in a conversation here or there on the Nerd Cave podcast, but it is having its own little show. Not little, because it's going to actually be a twice weekly show and called Nerd Cave Plus. It's going to be a live show every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m., and we're going to be delving into the news that has happened so far, and it's going to be more timely than the Nerd Cave podcast could ever be because of the schedule that we deal with. We're going to be starting next week doing shows. It will go Nerd Cave Plus, and then we'll do about 45 minutes to an hour of us playing a game. So Nerd Cave Plus will be about 45 minutes in and of itself. It'll be a really cool show, lots of news and all of that. With the Nerd Cave, we're going to be covering TV, movies, and that sort of deal, but it's going to be less of reading articles and all of that, and more of a conversation between me, Allie, and Robbie. And we're going to be just having it more like a bunch of friends sitting down and everything. With the Nerd Cave, it's going to be coming out on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in segments and going live in its full form on Friday. And you say, well, what about Mondays? We got you covered on Mondays, but that's going to be starting in February. We're going to have a new show called Nerd Caves and Dragons. You heard it right. We're going to be having our own tabletop show. This will be a seasonal show. It will run several weeks. Allie is going to be our dungeon master, and me and Robbie and possibly another person will be playing through a campaign. So it's going to be a ton of fun. That will be coming out on Monday, February 12th on Patreon, and February 19th for everybody else. Along with that, we're going to be introducing a new type of show called Roundtable, where each month we talk about a subject in great depth. And this month is actually going to be The Last Jedi. So me, Allie, and Robbie are going to sit down and talk about The Last Jedi, what we thought about it, in-depth kind of thing. And then on the gaming side, we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Origins. So that will be an exclusive for about a week at most over on Patreon. We're going to bring back Cooking with Robbie for a mini series, 8-episode season of that. We've got seasonal content. We've got a brand new gaming show, Nerd Cave Plus, and the Nerd Cave podcast is going to be changing its format. So that's where we're going to be going with the Nerd Cave this year. We've got a lot of updates on the Patreon side. We've redid all of our tiers, especially the ones that we really think people would love to have. So we've got a ton of stuff going on there with rewards. We really wanted to make sure that everyone felt like they're getting the bang for their buck, because if you're supporting us, you're doing it because you like us and you won't like our content. So we want to make sure that you are feeling like you're getting what your money's worth. And you can see the set behind me. This is all because of Patreon. It is because of the people that have supported us there, and it's made all of this happen, and we're doing more and more stuff. So thank you for that. If you want to support us, you can go over to patreon.com/nerdcave. Check all of that out. But we're going to be doing a ton of new stuff, so make sure that you're scheduling everything and be like, oh man, I can't wait for Nerd Cave Plus. Like, what is that show going to be like? It's going to be awesome. I can tell you that. The Nerd Cave podcast is going to be awesome. Nerd Caves and Dragons is going to be awesome. Cooking with Robbie is going to be awesome. The round table discussions, it's all going to be amazing. And I can't wait to share all of that with you. So that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.